dream. It's an angel singing. It's f***ing awesome.
Skarr, heavy metal.
That's right, hunters, we have some heavy metal pets for you today, and wait a minute. Where's Diego? There he is! Hey Diego, say hello to the camera with your kitty's pet.
Hello.
Yes. Now see, the reason why we're doing two pets, the Skarr and the wait, what was Crab called again? It was like Karkin or something like that? He sounded an awful lot like Kraken, so I'm trying to remember like what his name was. But anyway, the reason why we're doing both Skarr and Karkin, I think his name was, is because both of these share the same spawn timer and the same spawn zones and the same spawning thing. Yeah, basically, one will never be up. I mean, like, both these guys will not be up at the same time. Sorry, there's a photo in the background. I'm kind of distracted. Okay, so anyway. So yeah, basically with these pets, none of them will be up at the same time. You will always find only one up individually, whether it be Skarr, which is the kitty over here, or the Crab, which is my pet over here. Now, Diego, take it away and show us your spawning locations and spawning hours and all that kind of spawning stuff while I do some close-ups on your pets, while I also follow you around as well.
Well, basically around Fire Plume Peak, these rares, they can spawn on any of the floating platforms around the around this little area, such as I'm not really sure if it spawns on these, but probably they have a chance of spawning over here probably, and definitely over here where this Lonely Rock is, and where you see this hunter over here, he's camping. Spawns over there. But Skarr is supposed to have 4 hours, but like I said, when I was camping, it took more like 8. And for the Crab, I'm not real sure. I think he's longer than Skarr.
Yeah, I heard a lot of mixed things. I heard that these guys spawn, have like a 4 to 8 hour spawn time. But then again, that's just what I've heard. I really have no idea if this is true or not, primarily just because I don't really trust, websites that say, oh, this guy spawns in this specific time. Okay, well, I mean, how would you know? I mean, like, when you kill things, when you tame them, they completely have different spawn times, so I honestly don't have a clue. But, yeah, so, all we do know that is that, from what we know, in certain, websites, we believe that they have a 4 to 8 spawn timer. Now, we're not entirely quite sure this is true, so don't quote us on this, but this is what we can assume. So that's for both Skarr and Karkin, the metal crab over here. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. I totally know what we have to do now to finish this video off. We need to figure out, because people, they camp out for these guys all the time. But the only problem is, though, while they're camping out, they lose a certain buff that gives them 100% haste. So basically, in order to tame these guys, you need a lot of haste, because they have a special ability that shoots fireballs out of their face and out of their butt cheeks as well for some reason, and basically it cancels out your tame beast, and that's a big, big problem. But luckily, though, we can show you guys how to get haste and still be able to tame this guy. Okay, now look at that. See, there's a hunter there, a troll hunter by the name of Chicken Fries, which we've had many encounters with before, actually. So let's get a good look up at him as soon as he stops bouncing around like a dumbass. Hold on a sec. Damn it! Stop it! Stop bouncing! Okay, there we go. Okay, now as you can see for this video, he clearly has a buff called Convascular, I can't pronounce that, of winds. Increases your attack speed and haste by 100%, which allows you to jump much higher and farther than normal. Now, basically how you get this is after you climb all these after you climb all these little rocks over here. You see that little red flame thing, right? I mean the little red winds over there? Basically, if you jump through them, you get the buff. And basically that is what you could use to tame these pets. Because 100% haste buff is guaranteed to give you a free tame for both the crab and the metal kitty. But not only that, though, if you, let's say you're camping up here for a while, and you got, like, multiple hunters here, and you're like, oh, man, Skarr just spawned over on that pillar over there, and I can't get to him because if I jump over on those rocks over there again and I get the buff, somebody might come along and tame him because there's so many hunters here camping. Whatever do I do? Well, this is what you do. You bring a core hound. That's right. So basically, you put a core hound Ancient Hysteria buff on yourself. After that, you dismiss your core hound and you go for the tame. You should have enough haste to be able to tame him. After all, Diego had plenty of haste after I used my core hound buff, and he got Skarr. However, that being said, certain hunters on our server have not been able to get him even through the Ancient Hysteria buff. So basically, it's all about your haste. If you have, you know, like a general good amount of haste for your hunter, then you should be fine. But if you're lacking haste and you're lacking haste gear, then obviously an ancient hysteria buff will not be enough. You'll probably be off by 1 second too late. So be sure to bring your core hound and be sure to have haste gear or haste pots just in case, you know, if you want to like back your haste buff up. So yep, you definitely need haste in order to get these guys, and they can always be found on these floating platforms. One could be found over here, and one could be found way over there, which Diego showed you earlier. So I think that's all.
Man, these
Wait, what?
these pets are not to be they're not to be toyed with, because these things, they hit hard. When Tutu was trying to tame, man, it killed all the hunters with some AoE pyroblast.
Like I said, it shoots fireballs out of its butt cheeks, and that's why we love this pet. I mean, honestly, it is so cool. Who would think that a metal cat could be able to do that? We didn't think that, but oh shit, okay, I'm dying, Thanks for watching, bye-bye.